Kanye's genius title, like it comes under the banner of everything. He's a fashion genius, he's a music genius. Like,
no, I don't think he's that. I just think musically, you can't speak to him. Because obviously 21 Grammys, according to Snims, is quite easy to get. But I'm just saying, obviously like SA's got like 3.
So let's talk about his performance at the O2 Hammersmith, yeah? When he shut down and he threw the mic down on the floor. What do you think? What do you think of Kanye doing something like that?
He is trying to play the role of a tortured genius, yeah? It's contrived as shit. He's trying to play a role. He wants people to be like, oh my god, look, Kanye, he's just this tortured fucking soul, just trying to, like, you know, get his creativity. He's full of shit. I think it's just totally unnecessary, and I think that was definitely a contrived attempt at him trying to make people believe that he's this tortured genius. I don't think anyone outside of hip-hop refers to Kanye as a genius. I think hip-hop, we throw around the term so loosely.
He's definitely good at kind of portraying an image. He's definitely good at trying to convince you that he's a certain way. Yeah. But my thing is this:
why are you telling us you're a genius? Yeah. Miles Davis never told anyone he was a genius. Jimi Hendrix never told anyone he's a genius.
Yeah, to me, just because they didn't do it and they were considered genius doesn't mean that if you do say you're not a genius, I will just put it out there.
No, but I'm saying,
I know what you're trying to get at.
And I believe him.
People don't say that they're the best footballer in the world, yeah? Messi doesn't need to say that. Ronaldo's a cunt and he's not the best. Messi is.
Yeah, but he's
Messi never went out there and said it. He let other people say it. No, Ronaldo's a cunt. I know you're a Man United fan. Ronaldo's a cunt, innit? Like, he is a cunt. He's a cunt, bro.
It's not nice.
Let's bring it back to Kanye. Do you think Kanye's a cunt?
No.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's a bit of a cunt. He's a bit of an arsehole. He can be. I don't know.
You know when he went into Hammersmith? You know when he went into Hammersmith? Yeah, I was talking to someone on Twitter the other day who was a staff member in there. You know, the staff get briefed that you have to look at the floor when he walks in.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that.
At one extra, he told everyone to stop talking to him. He told everyone to stop looking at him. He told him to stop looking, and he didn't say it. There was a guy next to him. Goes, the guy goes up and goes, yeah, Kanye said, can you stop looking at him?
You know
what? A fucking idiot.
If he does do that, he's definitely an arsehole. Before I was a bit unsure, if you tell me that's true, he's definitely an arsehole.
Yeah, but listen, and that's screaming on stage.
But listen, but hold on.
It's a dickhead. Do you know why? Because if anyone was trying to say it's like brilliance or all that, if a man does that in public, if I'm outside walking home and I see a man,
no, but listen, maybe I'm just listen. Let me just throw a different aspect. I'm not saying that this is true, but I'm just saying maybe he's a troubled man now. Maybe he is.
So screaming on stage is obviously going to get.
The reason why I say this, and you might all jump down my throat.
No.
But wait. Let me finish. Yeah. What I'm saying is, this is just. I'm not saying that I believe this. But I'm just saying, yeah. To me, right, when I've been looking at Kanye, I know Snips is going to disagree with this, but he didn't seem this way before, so much like before his mum had died. Since his mum has died, he's been doing a lot of dumb, stupid shit, like wearing a skirt, for example, and all this other stuff. Hold on one second. It wouldn't surprise me, if one day he did have a nervous breakdown, only because since his mum has died, I'm only looking at the relationship I got with my mum, and if my mum has died, just know, if I'm gonna keep working, in the end, I'm gonna kill somebody in it, because I got a great relationship with my mum, and I ain't gonna be able to. I don't know how I'd be able to move on from that. With that being said, if he's the same way as me, maybe he might be a troubled man, innit? He threw that mic with some aggression, innit? And it's like, he could be crying for attention, but why would he need to cry for attention? Because he's going out with Kim Kardashian, and you know the whole world is focused on their relationship. You know, musically he's out there. He just come off a massive tour with Jay-Z. You know, what more attention does he really need? Personally, me seeing him do that, he's a troubled man, and there's something that is not right with him. Maybe he hasn't.
Let me throw one thing into that. Anytime I go to one of your sets, you start over a record. Let
me throw one thing into that. If you want to throw one thing into that, yeah. He's about to have a baby, and he's holding down a relationship with someone who is debatably, definitely a slag, but someone
sign of a troubled man.
Someone who is debatably the most sought after woman in the world, yeah. You really think she's gonna stick around with him if he's that fucking nuts? Of course she's not.
Of course she is. Look at Kim Kardashian. I'm not judging her, I don't know her, but look at Kim Kardashian though. If we're talking about Jessica Alba here or fucking, I don't know, somebody else, it wouldn't surprise me if Kim Kardashian did.
But you know what? Wait, but back to the Kanye and the performance thing. Back to Kanye and the performance thing. Sorry, all the dude did was scream in the like last verse, the last fucking bit of his performance, and threw the mic on the floor and walked off. What? That's nothing wrong with that shit.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But what he done before, the 30-minute rant, the 30-minute rant that he done.
Scrap the rant. Let me tell you something. You see, you know rock music. I can feel the energy. I know why you're screaming. You can't be singing a song that's soft and you just start screaming.
Yes, I can.
Alright, if I hear Joe singing the freaking you and then all of a sudden I'm like, I went to have sex a minute ago, now I'm scared.
I don't wanna have to be troubled. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have to be troubled.
I'm never giving you a mic.
I don't have to be troubled. I could just want to get people talking about my fucking antics. I'll just do that shit.
It is attention seeking. If you're going to do something that isn't bog standard, let me just do the show and then say thank you guys for coming out to support, and you slam down the mic, you're attention seeking because you could have got off stage and said, ah, fuck, for whatever reason you were angry, but that's not what you did. You performed in front of the crowd and give it that slam down the mic, I'm gonna have a rant, that's what I'm doing.
Was that his aim? Was that his overall aim?
I don't know. You're trying to tell me if I scream down a mic on stage for any given reason, whether it's to get people talking, because it's art or whatever, I'm not troubled. I don't give a fuck. If you premeditate it, you're still an idiot.
If I was Kanye, I'm laughing right now because I'm like, look at these motherfuckers. I can do anything. You lot just debating this shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I think basically his ego is so big, all he wants to do is make people think he is a genius. And if people aren't saying it, he's going to tell you he's a genius. And if people aren't taking heed of it, he's going to act in a madly contrived way.
Do you know what part of being perceived as a genius is though, bro? It's that people don't understand your behaviour. So I'm saying to you, so doing the
look at me, I'm doing this, oh my god, I'm not a genius, I'm a fucking arsehole. I don't want you to look at me and say, oh, understand me because it's all you need. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but you're a genius if you got people to look at you and they're still looking at you.
No, they're still looking at me because look at my face is gorgeous, but Kanye West,
you did that and
he's an idiot. I'm sorry, you want to scream on stage or throw a mic down, hop for a soft song and call it a piece of art? I don't understand. Regardless if it was orchestrated, if it wasn't, it was a moment of stupidity. Whether he thought it would be good for him or bad for him, I just think it was fucking awful. And there's a consistency in stupid decisions in which he's making. He's going on stage screaming, throwing things down. Like, he's just looking like a complete arsehole.
So who do you guys think is a genius in rap right now?
Who's worthy of being called a genius, what we said?
I don't even think there is. I think to be honest, if you want to talk about creative genius, somebody who's been musically, iconically, fashionably, I think Pharrell probably has more claim to be a genius than Kanye. I'm not saying he is a genius. I think lyrically, as far as saying this person's brain works on a higher level,
different scale.
I think Eminem has somewhat of a claim, and I think Nas possibly has somewhat of a claim to actually be lyrically on a level where it's like, fuck, how does this guy's brain
And I
work?
agree with Snips.
But I don't know.
Pharrell, not for me, personally.
No, I'm not saying this, I get what you're saying. I'm saying he has more of a claim musically, and as a fashion icon, he has more of a claim than Kanye does.
Because he's been around for a very long time.
And he's spawned off more trends than what Kanye
But I
has.
will say that he did have a partner.
And he did
have a partner in crime when he got his claim to fame. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't solely him. Even though he might have been the one that's on the forefront in everyone's eyes, like, you know, kind of carried the torch.
I believe everyone does.
You know what? I just think there might be more to this thing than we see with this Kanye thing. There just might be.
Yeah, there always might be
always more. I totally agree. There's always more, but you still got to look at it what it is.
That's why
on stage he screamed and he chucked down the mic. If anybody would like to condone that behaviour and call it art and call it acceptable, by all means, I'm not coming to your house for Christmas dinner. I'm not even coming around to say hi. Furthermore, don't phone me and tell me you're in a fight, because if you're accepting people screaming randomly on stage, God knows what the fuck you done. So I just think it's.
I just think he's good at making himself relevant in people's conversations. That's what I think he knows how to do. He knows how to make. When you're famous, yeah.
But you want me to talk about you, be like, what a nice individual.
No, but you know what?
I'll take it home to my parents and
He
show them.
doesn't need to think that shit. He can bang any fucking chick he wants right now.
Obviously that's great.
No, but I'm just saying, he doesn't need to. No, I'm saying he doesn't need to think.
Any substance, like you can bang any chick.
I'm just saying, I need to think from the perspective of like, oh, I wonder what people think when they take me to their mother.
Well, do you know what? I'm just thinking, if you like, I hope you're sitting on the fence and you're in the bum, because if you're actually condoning his behaviour and calling it art or whatever you like, that proper brain.
I'm not saying that it's art though. I'm just saying he might be a troubled man.
But if you're a troubled man, you're probably mad. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but the thing is, you can't throw stones. You can't throw stones at a madman. You have to put your arm around them and give them some.
You do that. I've seen them in Tottenham. If you want to put your arm around them all day, go ahead. I'm jumping on the bus. I'm calling a cab. I'm phoning sticks. The last thing I'm doing is, you're mad. Come here.
That's not for me to do. to. I'm just saying. He needs help. He needs help in it. That's what I think he might need help.
I think Kanye's a normal guy who just, obviously, he found himself making beats and he's really good at making beats. He got famous and now he's just trying to he's just playing with the game of fame, man. As in, like, for me, it's just always blown over proportion for me when it comes to Kanye. Like, that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he's got doing, because people are so into other people's business, I like the way Kanye West kind of takes a piss out of that shit. I just thought it was funny. Like, I don't think it was anything ingenious about it. I don't think he was a genius for doing it. I just thought, that's funny. The perception of Kanye being this genius, people will listen to a rant for half an hour because they think he's going to say something that's monumental. That's the only thing.
I summed it up on Twitter, yeah, because I was having a big argument about this. And at the end of the day, how can you talk about the definition of the word genius when we're talking about fans of a genre that hold people like French and 2 Chainz as being like high regarded as artists? You can't discuss the term genius with people who accept that kind of shit. You can't
have it with them, man.
But yeah, you can't have it with them.
I don't think you're part of that.
There's more to this one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the majority.
Yeah, I hear that.
No, majority as in, look who's selling the most records right now.
Is there anything left in that?
Yeah, would you like some?
Yeah, I want
All I want to say is if anybody wants to accept people screaming for no given reason and chucking things on the floor, unless you're under the age of 2 years old, I don't find it acceptable.
I find that shit funny.
That's all I'm saying.
When he did that shit,
in my household,
I laughed at that fucking scream, just thinking, oh my god, you're fucking hilarious. I thought it was hilarious.
But that's not the reason why he done it. If you find it hilarious, that breaks my heart.
I genuinely thought it was funny. I was laughing when I saw that shit. I thought it was funny. I was like, that shit's funny.
It's a little bit like, bloody hell.
That's what I
paid £60, £50 to go and watch a man scream and throw a mic down.
No, but that's not he did do it at the end. That's not all he did. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just turn up.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking roll the mic.
Half an hour about Justin Timberlake or Jay-Z or whoever.
He didn't go for half an hour though, really though. It was about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Really though. That's what I'm saying. It's like, as one of you lot said, it is being like with Kanye, it does get blown over proportion a bit. It's like
you know what?
he said some stuff that he didn't like to his fans that he might.
Can we talk about music?